very well publicated. Or maybe it's just because there isn't like a central chess news guy that everyone goes to outside of Gotham, who usually does reporting for like the higher events with like Magnus and them. I don't see any way of attacking my queen. Let's go here. What books do you recommend for tactics and endgames? For tactics, I recommend the book Forcing Chess Moves, and for endgames, I recommend Jeremy Silman's Complete Endgame Course. I put it on the TikTok shop at the top of my channel, or pinned to my profile if you want to check it out. No endgame book has helped level me up more than that one, for sure. Very good, very good. And we get the George W. He can defend? How can he, what? How can he defend? Ooh, oh baby. Play at 96% accuracy. Was that knight sack a brilliant? It must have, yeah, okay. Yeah. It must have been if it was going to be a brilliant, or if we had played at 96% accuracy. If it was even just a little off, then the accuracy would have gone down too much. All right. 96%, baby. That's not too shabby. I see this line played a lot at around like the 2400 level. It seems to be very good at throwing people off, but then after you get adjusted to it, it's kind of iffy for black because the kingside diagonal on g8 through a2 opens up, and it can cause him a little bit of problems. So the way I play it is I play against the light square bishop, limiting its range of movement by playing h3, so the g4 square doesn't exist. He captures the pawn on e4 here, and whenever your opponent has an uncastled king, right, the rule of chess is you don't try to capture material, at least not pawns, in chess until you've completed development. Black breaks that rule here, but if I go something slow like rook to e1, he can retreat and he's seemingly safe, right? So with his king still uncastled and our king castled, you always look for ways of blowing open the center of the chessboard, right? And that means not being married to your material, right? And if you want to be not married to your material, right, you look for moves on your opponent's side of the chessboard. So after knight to e4, we play the move knight takes e5, removing the defender of the central outpost at the cost of our horsey. But in exchange, the center is now loosened, and after pawn takes on e5, black's prior idea with playing pawn to f5 here is exposed as bad because now we get queen to h5. If this pawn was still on f7, then queen to h5 wouldn't even be a check. But because it is, we get the good old classic right triangle, all right? And after pawn to g6, queen takes e5, queen to e7. We block, but now the rook is hanging. I still had to calculate back here when I made the knight sack. After knight takes on e5, queen to h5, pawn g6, queen takes e5, queen to e7. After queen takes on h8, I had to calculate whether or not bishop g7 or some other kind